We're now living in a world where we can't agree on anything. Everything is red or blue, black or white, right or wrong. We can't agree on anything except the need for a great set of tools. And that is what this video is about. Quite possibly one of the best tools ever invented, the Leatherman Wave Plus. So let's go inside and take a closer look at the Leatherman Wave Plus. Hello and welcome back to Blade Insider, where we talk all things knives. And in this episode, we're focused squarely on the Leatherman Wave Plus. The Wave Plus is what they call a multi-tool, and there are a bunch of manufacturers that make these multi-tools, including Gerber, SOG, and Victorinox. Now, Victorinox is the maker of the Swiss Army knife, which is hugely popular. But as a replacement for a toolbox, Leatherman makes the best multi-tools. Leatherman makes a ton of different multi-tools ranging from $170 all the way down to $30 and a bunch in between. But before we get into the $100 Wave Plus, I do want to make special mention of the $60 Wingman. The Wingman is a great value multi-tool with one important tool that the Wave Plus lacks, the package opener. And in our world of plastic packaging, this tool can be really helpful. If you're interested in knives and anything to do with knives, you'll want to subscribe to this channel. We publish every week and discuss everything about knives. So consider hitting that subscribe button. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of the Wave Plus, let's talk about Leatherman. Leatherman was started by Tim Leatherman in 1983 in Oregon. The original tool was named PST or Pocket Survival Tool. The company set out to sell 4,000 PSTs in their first year, but ended up selling 30,000. They are the leader in the manufacture of multi-tools, and they charge a premium for their products. Importantly, they back up their product with a 25-year warranty. So what's the big deal about the Wave Plus? It falls in the middle of the product line from a price standpoint at $100. But it has been the standard in multi-tools for the past 20 years or so. It became known for its knife blades that had outside access, meaning that you didn't have to open up the entire tool in order to use the blade. It was redesigned in 2004 with larger blades, stronger blades, and locking blades, meaning that once a blade is deployed, it locks in place, similar to a liner lock. The unit that we're looking at today is all tricked out with additional accessories. In addition to the Wave Plus, we have the bit kit set, which consists of 2 units. The set contains 21 double-ended bits for a total of 42 tools in all, and includes torques, hex, and screwdrivers of various sizes. It lists for $24. Next is a bit driver extender. It can be very helpful in getting to those hard to reach spots. We also have the nylon sheath with pockets. This has the pockets for extra accessories and runs about $15. Finally, we have a non-Leatherman accessory, the lumintop mini EDC flashlight. You can buy this at Amazon for $16. And it's very, very useful. So, can it replace your toolbox? The short answer is yes. I built this workbench with this tool. I rewired and added an electrical box with the tool. You'd be surprised at all the things that you can do with this unit. It really is the Ronco Pocket Fisherman of the tool world. So let's quit talking about it and let's go to the bench and take a closer look at the Leatherman Wave Plus. We review knives based on 5 factors: design and aesthetics, carryability, materials, usability, and value. I will be reviewing the entire unit, including the accessories, because I really think they're part of one package. The first factor is design and aesthetics. Multi-tools are not going to win any beauty pageants. Here we have a dull gray steel color on the unit, but it feels very tight and compact in my hand. Also very solid and substantial. Now on the unit, there are two blades that deploy from the outside. First, we have a clip point blade, and then we have a serrated blade. Both blades have a locking mechanism that lock into place, and something similar to a liner lock, which allows you to push down and disengage and allow the knife to go back into the unit. In addition to those two blades, we have two other tools. First, a saw, and next we have the diamond coated file. Now again, both of these lock into place for safety purposes and are easy to disengage and put back into the unit. Now, we open the unit up and we have the pair of pliers. Now, these pliers are manual. They are not spring-loaded. Now, the Wingman here does have spring-loaded pliers, and they're always open. It takes just a little force to close them. I think this is a better system than the use of the manual pliers. Now, in addition to the pliers, we have wire cutters. Now, these wire cutters are different than from the Wingman, which the wire cutter is all part of one unit. Here we have interchangeable, blades for the wire cutter, and you can purchase new blades at Leatherman.com or other retailers. So we have the manual pliers, interchangeable wire cutters, and we look here, and the unit also has a rudimentary ruler. Now, I don't like the design of this ruler. I don't think it's, having this plier up like this is conducive to a good measurement. However, it's good for a cursory measurement. We do have inches on one side, centimeters on the other side. I think this is almost approximately maybe 8 inches, 7 inches of length in this ruler. None of these tools are going to be the best in class. However, the point of a multi-tool is that you have them all together. So when you need them, you can use them. So in addition to those tools, the remaining tools on this unit are in the handles themselves. So first, we'll look here. We have two tools. First, we have the bottle opener and can opener. Next, we have the bit driver. Now this locks into place, and it comes with this bit, which is a flathead and Phillips. Now these bits are very thin, and that allows them to be stored in the bit driver set. But they work. I use these all the time, and they are functional. Now, in addition to that bit, you can take the bit driver, or bit extender, I'm sorry, put that in there. Put your bit in there, and now you can get into those hard to reach areas. So again, this is really the difference maker on this tool, is this bit driver. And it opens you up to all the other drivers in the set. And it greatly expands the usability of this tool. And finally, we have a pair of scissors. And these scissors deploy like so. They are spring operated, and they do operate and work as scissors. Now, they are small. You can cut a thread, you can cut a string. Cutting rope, probably not. Anything substantial, probably not. I think really it's one of the weak points of the Wave Plus is the scissors and the size of the scissors. Again, we look at the Wingman and its pair of scissors. And it's probably, on the Wingman, one of the best examples of scissors that are on a multi-tool. They are spring-loaded again. They are much bigger in size than our Wave Plus. and they just work great. I use these scissors all the time for different things. I never really break out the scissors on the Wave Plus. So in summary, this category is a mixed bag. The sheath and the accessories are all well designed. There could be a little more room to store these bit sets. I do like the outside access of the blades and the one-handed deployment. The ruler could be better, and the pliers could use spring action. The bit driver is well designed, but the scissors are nearly useless. So for design and aesthetics, this tool gets a 3.5 out of 5. The next category is carryability. The closed length of this unit is 4 inches, and the blade length is 2.9 inches. The tool weighs 8.5 ounces. Now, the sheath is really good here. It has a belt loop, and it fits well on your hip. You can also put the unit in your pocket. It will fit, but it will feel like a brick. Most of you will hold on to it or put it on your belt. I use the tool a lot, but I don't really carry it around in my pocket because of the bulk. I just hold on to it and take it from job to job. But it does carry well on your belt, and I have carried it on my belt in the past. So for carryability, this knife gets a 4 out of 5. Let's talk about the materials in this knife. The blades are made of 420 HC steel. Buck makes wide use of 420 HC steel in their products, including the Buck 110. Tools made from 420 HC steel are easy to sharpen and are durable when under constant use, and they're pretty rust resistant as well. This makes them great for, let's say, machetes. A knife made from this level of steel is one of the best products available when you're using your knife or your multi-tool outside, or it's stored in your toolbox for over a number of years out in the garage. Using old-fashioned sharpening tools works fine on the steel, and it takes the pressure of everyday use. Blades made from this material are less apt to corrode over, let's say, 5, 10, 15, or 25 years, which is the life of the product. 420 HC steel typically ranks a 55 on the Rockwell hardness scale, but it can reach from 56 to 59 depending on the hardness process. If we compare it to other steels like VG10, which ranks a 60 on the Rockwell hardness scale, or M4, which can rank up to 64 on the hardness scale. Now, 420 HC is a budget steel. Leatherman should give this knife an upgrade in steel, perhaps CPM 154 or 14C28N. So, for materials, this knife rates a 3.5 out of 5. Usability is probably the most important factor when deciding to get a multi-tool. These tools come in all shapes and sizes and all have different tools on them. Before you get this tool or a similar tool, you have to figure out what you're going to use it for. You may only need a $50 version of this tool. Then the Wingman would be a great choice for you. Maybe you need a keychain multi-tool. Then you would consider the Gerber dime. The Wave Plus is a tool that you want if you want to use it to replace your toolbox. The really strong part of this tool is the bit driver set. It really opens it up to all sorts of different bits that can be used for all sorts of different jobs. The knife is really good on this tool as well. The other tools, while not spectacular, are usable. The couple of low points on this tool are the lack of a spring action pliers and scissors. Now, the Wingman scissors are the gold standard on multi-tools. The Wave Plus's scissors are tiny. Now, don't forget the flashlight. This lumintop flashlight, you get a lot of bang for your buck. Again, I got this at Amazon. It's about $16. carries a AAA battery. Thing is very bright, and the battery lasts a long time. Comes in 3 different brightnesses. And again, this works out very well for me in dark spaces where I got to get cramped in to see a screw, wire, or some other thing that I'm looking for. Based on what you can do with this tool, all the different bits and the extender and the flashlight and the case and the tool, I'm going to score this a 5 out of 5 for usability. And this is despite the tiny scissors. At the beginning of this video, I said the Wave Plus was in the middling of the Leatherman line. At $99, there are more expensive multi-tools out there, and there are more cheaper ones as well. But the math gets fuzzy when you add in all the accessories. Leatherman lists this complete kit for $172. Add the flashlight, and you're up to about $190. So the question is it worth it? This is not a collector item. It ranks 0 on Blade Insider's warmness factor test. You buy this to replace your toolbox. There are many, many, many times you don't want to break out your bulky toolbox. Maybe you don't want to go upstairs in the garage to get your toolbox. Maybe you're in your car or your RV or your motorcycle. At these times, you'll be glad to have this tool. But what about cheaper multi-tools? The Wingman is $60, and you don't need all these accessories. This is a great value, but it's limited in what it can do. So, for value, the Wave Plus gets a 4 out of 5 as a replacement for a toolbox. It has value. If we add up all the scores, this tool gets a 4 out of 5. Bottom line, I use this tool all the time, except for the scissors. And I really like the fact that it's small and compact, and you can do a lot with it with all the accessories. But if you don't want to get the accessories, then go with another tool, like the Wingman. You'll just waste your money otherwise. But if you're going to invest in the accessories, then this is a great choice to supplement or replace your toolbox. So what do you think? Do you use a multi-tool? What is your favorite brand and tool? Do you think you can replace your toolbox with a multi-tool? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and consider subscribing to this channel. We appreciate all of our subscribers and set out to make the very best videos for you each week. Also, ring that bell for notifications of future videos. I hope this video was informative and helpful to you. If so, please hit that like button so we know we're doing something right. Remember to be responsible, be respectful, and be happy. See you next time.